to you by Lincoln Savings Bank. At home in Iowa, at work for you.
The UNI Panthers go on the road and pick up a 26-17 win over South Dakota State as the Panthers get a top 10 road win against the Jackrabbits. And Coach, you really did it all phases of the game. You had the defense, the offense rolling. Special teams was absolutely huge in that. But it had to start with that first drive of South Dakota State where your defense was able to create the strip sack fumble that set up your offense with a short field.
Yeah, Corby got through, did a great job, got the sack, and then Flater was alert, got the football, got it down inside the 10-yard line. It was a great way to start the game.
You had that first and goal, too, and the first two tries got stopped, but stuck with the ground game, knew you just had to win it up front.
Well, that whole game, you had to win it up front. That's what we went in there with the mindset of doing, and that's what we stuck to.
Offensive line, defensive lines have been dinged up. What did you see in that play at the line of scrimmage?
I thought it was very good. I was very pleased with how we played. We had to go in, win all four quarters, win the line of scrimmage, and we did that. It didn't matter who was playing. I just felt our D-line did a great job at stopping the run, and we were able to run the ball on offense.
The UNI Panthers got the early score. South Dakota State answered, and then looked like a scoring drive was rolling. A sack looked like maybe pushed your guys out of field goal range, but had a little time to think about it with a timeout, and you gave Matthew Cook an opportunity to go attempt a career long, and he bangs it through.
We did. It was in a position that we wanted to score every time in the red zone. We got to the red zone at the high red, and then took a sack. So that error created the next choice of what to do, and like you said, there was a little bit of time to think about it since they took the timeout. There was a win factor in this game, and they allowed us to keep the win. And when they did that, looking at the hash and looking at the distance, we went with Cook.
Did you talk to him about it to see if he thought he could make it?
More pregame. I can't remember if I asked him. I think I may have, and by then I had decided to do it. I just wanted to see what his look in his eye was going to be if we said, "Can you do it?" And there was no question. I've seen him do it before. It just had to be in the right spot, and the wind was a factor in that, and it was a part of the decision.
It was a career-long 55-yard field goal that he made. He made a 51-yarder later in the game, and we'll have a story coming up on Matthew Cook. He's been really consistent through his whole career.
He's been great. I mean, our kickers have been very good here, but I tell you what he did in going down that stretch and that kick and what he's doing for us right now is excellent.
The UNI Panther offense seemed to answer South Dakota State. Every time South Dakota State would score, UNI would find an answer. Isaiah Weston, a 40-yard touchdown reception. Pretty balanced offensive attack once again between the running game and the passing game.
And that's who we are. We've got to be able to rush the football, to be able to throw the football. And really those passes that you saw were really play action type because the run was going, that opened up the passing game.
And we know Isaiah Weston is a deep threat, but 4 catches, 125 yards. It was on display in every quarter.
It was, and he is. He's a heck of a football player. He's in there blocking, and when he's a decisive blocker, it's actually going to make him a better receiver too.
Vance McShane getting the first snaps on the opening drive, but your 3 running backs that all got 10 or more carries combined for more than 100 yards. What did you see out of them?
I saw consistency again. I saw great runs. I saw downhill runs. I saw broken tackles, and I saw yards after contacts. And those are the things that we try to impress upon them, and we did those things. Those third and mediums, when Bradrick puts his shoulder down and gets that extra yard, it makes all the difference in the world.
The Panthers get a top 10 road win. They host third-ranked Southern Illinois on Saturday inside the Dome. Don't go anywhere. More with Coach Farley coming up right after this.